Again?
Yes. Give me a moment. Okay, I was about to start stream. I read one chapter of Charles Darwin on the Origin of Species, and then everything broke. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Ish.
It's been like all Skyrim this month.
I did say we were gonna do like one more stream of Northern Exploration stuff. I did say this. And then it's probably Stardew after that again. I kind of want to go back to that game. Technically everything broke a while ago. I just only realized right now that it being broken is actually bad because I need it to stream.
Skado. Hi.
But everything's clean theoretically. Can you see down here? Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with Ken, it's been like a whole month of Skyriming. I don't know where he is.
Okay, I can now probably hear you. I don't care. The fact I had to dismiss that as many times as I did. Oh my god, fuck off. I'm not signed in.
Anyway, did you know another group of furry hackers hacked Disney? So
Disney?
grass, been a while, huh?
Yeah, I've missed quite a few
Also,
streams.
what is that on the side?
What is what? What is what on what? Oh my god. Edge, please. It does not work.
Side?
Microsoft
I hear
Edge.
beeping.
Beeping? Well, I am high. Let me do insulin, I suppose. Come on, Edge.
Probably raid.
Oh my god, it opened 3 times. There's no raid on the side today, though. Probably should be. How long has it been? When did I stream?
You Edge?
I've streamed since I came back from that week, right? And I canceled a bunch of them. I was busy with Friends Wednesday. I hope that's not here permanently. I'm just gonna let the water evaporate off my keyboard. I'm sure it's fine.
He's only been streaming for years. I'm sure he's a professional now.
Definitely. I've got everything set up ahead of time. I gotta figure out streaming on the...
He means Microsoft Edge.
If I can figure out streaming on a laptop ever, maybe. Why does Edge open 3 times? Fuck.
Ah well.
I lost all the things I had opened as well. Just mildly annoying. I didn't even fix my problem. No. Why the fuck did it close?
Grass just download a browser SMH.
What the fuck? No, close it.
Fun fact, did you know your device don't actually delete stuff from your device, it just forgets how to access them.
Yep.
Edge is only good for downloading a better browser.
Why am I not signed into YouTube? I can't see anything because there's stupid pop. I know. Like, it's giving me the same error pop-up 1,000 times.
So much edge noises.
OK does nothing. And the X does nothing. Go away. Oh my god. This is insane.
Press Alt plus F4. How about the X and OK button together?
It's not working. There's no notification. There was no notification sent, Google. You're just wrong.
Skyrim says press any button.
Ah! I need this to... I have no idea who's even talking right now. Resend it. I'm waiting. There's just no notification. It's just not correct.
Well, there's only 10 of us here. I'm not CT.
Oh yeah, throw that over there. It's fine now. This is, like, so needlessly complicated for me to... Like, why isn't it...
Can't you just use your phone until you get the laptop going, or just use your phone?
Shut up. I'm gonna do it. We're this close.
They should make an award for best streamer and not give it to you.
They have that.
K.
Okay. This'll work. What do you mean it didn't... What? What do you mean? That's not possible. What do you mean? Huh? It's completely failed.
This battle is very intense.
So, for whatever reason, Google is not allowing me to... Okay, I just won't. Great.
Anything is possible, some cartoon.
How do I need... What the fuck? But I need to be logged in. Oh my god. This is infuriating.
I feel like a lot of people say that.
Can this work? It's now loading. Oh, maybe it works. Maybe it just works. Come on, Todd Howard. It just works, it just works. Why? I don't understand how the mouse is so finicky. So you know how like every laptop has that like touchpad thing to act as the mouse? And then there's like two buttons on it where you can click the pad itself? My pad stopped working. So now I can't move the mouse without plugging in an outside mouse.
In the name of our Lord and Savior Todd Howard. Hey, at least it isn't like what I went through before, basically when I was making an account for something I never used before. It said email.
Okay. Email already in use. Yeah, that's concerning. I'm sure that was a fun, non-headache to have to deal with. Okay, put it like this. Maybe now everything's fine.
Hey Siri, play the fail trumpet sound. It was concerning though.
Okay, that goes there. Is everything good now? I feel like I'm now ready. I think I got everything set up. I think we're ready to start now. We are, in fact, functional. So, last time... Is this a save? What? Okay, what were we doing last time? I feel like we have to go talk to the guy and upgrade the thing, the magic things.
Last time we explored a cave and that's it.
I'm over capacity, great. Okay, so we looked at the stone, we did the Pilgrim's Trench, we did the lighthouse, and Hobbs Fall Cave. There was Sightless Pit. So there was a thing here, a thing like up here, and up here. So there's 1, 2, 3 things, And then Dawnstar? Was that it? I feel like there was more.
Aw man, the gameplay start.
I feel like there was more. Okay, we're gonna have to go sell stuff. Let's sell stuff at Dragon's Reach, then we'll come back to here. Or maybe Sarthal and get the lessons, then we can go, like, up to the other places. Let me quickly drink a potion of strength.
Where the hell are you?
Hobbs Fall Cave, for your information. It's the, like, most famous of all the Hobbs Fall Caves in Skyrim.
Grass, can we do something different next stream please? We've only been rimming the sky.
Yes, I said this at the beginning of the stream. I think we're gonna do, pick up Stardew Valley again starting next stream. Why is this? Yeah, I think we're gonna do some Stardew next time.
Oh man, how could I not recognize the Hobfall Cave?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I mean, these are basic, well-known things. The fact that you could just forget about Hobbs Fall Cave.
Stardew is not like a new thing.
It's a thing we've been doing for a while. It's a classic on this channel ever since a couple of months ago. Can I run now? Not quite, but almost. I'm very close to being able to run.
Why not go back to the classic grass of mobile?
He died. He had a heart attack and died like 2 years ago. Okay, gold necklace is pretty valuable, but 2 rings might be more valuable. 2 rings does seem to be more valuable. I don't know what's going to be better after achievements. I assume the rings might still be better, but they would both
I'm
need their
pretty sure you
independent soul
don't die
gems.
of an heart attack.
I suppose you have a point. That does sound pretty ridiculous. I mean, there's no point in not just doing, like, the most famous of all. Take an iron ingot and leather strips. Right? Like, down here I'm using, like, steel
You
and
clearly
iron
become
and leather.
president and get assassinated. So that means he's still alive.
Yeah, that's how everyone dies. Yeah, that's correct. Everyone just really briefly becomes president. How is there more weight? It's gone up. What the fuck? Tanning rack. Why don't you have a helmet on, Lydia? Most of them open at 8. Bryn
Oh,
guy
how about
opens...
the new PS Plus games?
Oh yeah, what are the new ones? I don't think any of them were actually that good. Let me look up the... What is it, August now? No, it's July. What are the July... I remember downloading these at some point. What the...
There was fake cry.
Wait, what? Remnant 2 Crisis
And
Core.
that's all I remember.
Final Fantasy VII Reunion? 7 again? What?
Do you just cry far in Far Cry?
Welcome to war. The finest weapons and armor.
Remnant 2, which Remnant 1 was one of the free games for a while.
I'm pretty sure you cry far.
What is this? No More Heroes. Dathfinder. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. What does that mean? The Jackbox Party Pack 9. Really?
Grass, you're really missing like a secondary display.
To see, the July free games were literally NHL 24, which is, you know, the standard EA garbage, Borderlands 3, and Among Us. But then there's apparently just a whole bunch of extra ones.
I wanna see what you're seeing, Ick. Did you just say?
I know, it's so bad. It's terrible. Apparently there's extra games now.
Among Us again. Should have gotten Among Us.
We can technically now play more Among Us, which is a terrible thing. Any paralysis stuff, dude.
Why have one Among Us?
Always do 30% more.
You can play 2 Among Us simultaneously.
Okay, hang on. Apparel. Okay, plus Speechcraft. Is there other stuff I'm supposed to be wearing? Prices are 10% better.
Good doing business with you.
Lydia, give me anything I can sell to him.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Okay, she doesn't need the random steel sword. Well, I kind of like her with a shield. I guess I take the elven battle axe off her. Yeah, now she's got a shield active. He's not gonna buy these, will he? I don't think he will. I need to go to Bellator for that.
Lead on.
We've got small. Take a look.
Cool.
Okay, sell elven battle axe. Excuse me. Two orcish daggers.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to
Anything
suit your
here?
needs.
I should probably sell the metal ingots, because I'm not going to be able to make anything with these for a long time. Like, this is just 18 carry weight I don't have access to, right? This is a lot. And that's a lot of money I could be getting. Yeah, I want that. Like, none of these are going to
Wait,
be...
how are you over encumbered?
I only have 500 carry space, Ken. It's not a lot.
Until next time.
Okay, I'm no longer over-encumbered.
Grass, are we still carrying the shrooms? Grass, you have a house.
That's true, I do have a house. Yes, we do have a collective, like, 400 chorus eggs. Which, when you say only a fifth of that, right? The chorus eggs alone are only taking up, like, 100 carry weight in me and Lydia's inventories. That's reasonable.
Hail Summoner. Conjure me up a war.
Grass, don't carry too much shrooms.
They're not mushrooms, they're just eggs of the evil.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
How will I take over the world without my army? Come on, Bellathor, paralysis weapon. Boo. Okay, staff of fireballs, and he's out of gold. How many different, like, salespeople am I gonna have to go to?
You plan on taking over the world?
Only a little bit. Like, minorly.
Oh, like Google.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I now have 3,000. How much did I need for the alteration training? Does anyone remember? Can someone go back to the beginning of last stream and look at how much gold I needed? I need to know how much Tolfdir wants out of me. Your gold never refreshes, does it?
I hope. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You've got 60. Don't think that
I
works
don't
for
have
me.
a time machine. Nah.
You take care of yourself now.
Okay, they've both said no. Well, that's... I'll assume it's like about 5,000 then.
Divine smile on you, friend.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Are you homeless?
I love you. I love.
And people say I'm incapable of a normal conversation. Is it really gonna start doing that again after it hasn't for so long? My computer's very weird, and it did a very useful thing recently, and now it's stopped doing the
Grass,
useful
I
thing.
think you're cool too. Can you be my father?
No. Where do you come from? Should I not be grabbing the butterflies? Probably not. I should probably be leaving them around because they're cool, right? I'm not going to harvest the garden because the flowers will never come back. The game does not like respawning a lot of flowers in this game. If you harvest stuff from like inside of buildings, it will never respawn. This game is always so close to
Dad,
perfect.
I'm so glad you legally decided to adopt me.
That's not correct. What the fuck happened here? Excuse me, game?
I know you wanted to, so I just did the paperwork. It's funny to imagine a little girl asking a cat if they can be her father, and the cat first thing they say is, "Are you homeless?"
That is quite funny. Do I have a thing for, like, increased enchantments are stronger? I assume I don't. I could disenchant these for the restoration thing, but I guess there's not really a point. I could deconstruct this one. Because these ones are also basically worthless because it's a cult item. Okay, necklace, enchantment. That one's really valuable for some reason. And then we just slap on like a... I mean, that's 7. That's 7's... There's no reason not to not use the common soul gem. Let's get a whole bunch of money then. I mean, there is slight reason to not use it.
Hey Grass, what was that about at mod launcher a couple of days back?
Chan increased to 42. But a T-mod launcher a couple days back. Did you see that? I don't know what you're talking about, Ken. You're doing that thing again where you see things with your mind and you think they're real.
Yeah, we
Silver
do.
Necklace. Ooh. And this one's unstolen.
You have game activities on.
Nonsense. Ken, don't be ridiculous, Ken. Well, that one can't get sneak. That one's barely an increase. Enchanting to 44. We're gonna like immediately go up 2 levels as soon as I actually go back. What have I been doing with my ingredients?
Okay then, let's say, hypothetically speaking, would you be playing Terra again?
What? Whoa, Ken, that's a big accusation, Ken. You're threatening me with playing Terra game. And saying that I would be playing it without you? Oh my god, Kenton, how could you? How could the streamer man play a game without his...
Just a hypothetical.
Without his viewers, you know? It's ridiculous. Unless you were saying, like, playing Calamity mod with his friends.
Wait, there is a with me?
What?
Oh, viewers, never mind.
Ah, yes, Robbie. Okay, here's where all the stuff goes. Store, store, store. There's 171 of them. So we need fire salts. Hang on. And 5 ice wraith teeth. Do I have enough of any of these? Not enough fire salts. Do I have 5 ice wraith teeth? No, I have 3. I can keep these on me anyway, though. Just so I know the quest is still going. That's probably what I started thinking last time. Lydia, where are you?
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my thing?
Okay, that's yours. That's yours. Give me these. 15 times 7. This is definitely putting me over my weight. Okay, you'll hold on to the other 4 of those.
You lead, I'll follow.
Is someone, like, on my head? What's going on here? Store another 278
Car engine
courses.
decided to self-destruct like 2 weeks ago.
What?
I've got your back.
Car engine?
I am at your command.
Like your car broke? I can't quite take the last dragon bone off her. Now, is there other stuff I want to, like, store here at all?
The engine got fucked up.
Grand Staff of Charming. I assume this is an important thing? Because I couldn't sell it. That's probably a quest item. I've got a whole bunch of necklaces to
It's
sell.
almost fixed. We got a new engine.
Okay. Do I want to get rid of any of these potions at all? Where have I been putting potions? Do we know? Does anyone remember what my potions are? What's in the chest? Other important items.
On you.
Quest item. Throw the
In the
amber
potion
there.
box.
These things. I've got 80 weight worth of chorus chitin.
I don't think you stash any, just in case.
This feels right. Torch bug? Because I got the butterfly and the torch bug both in there. And the dragon claw and the chitin can stay in there too. They should really be on me, actually. Because I will use that at some point. I'll keep that. Okay, what else is weighing me down? The weapons, I feel like there's not that much in here. For, like, weight, it's mostly reasonable. This stuff, there's a whole bunch I can sell in there. Potions. How many potions do I have on me? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The schoom was a lot. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3,
Just
4,
in
5,
case,
6,
SMH, Grass
32.
just stash half of the potions. Your organs are weighing you down, you should
40.
get rid of them.
50, 59, 61. That's a lot. I don't need this many. That's so much stuff I'm never going to use. I need a spot for, like, to throw potions. Can I use this? Maybe? What's a good potions chest, chat? Of course, my scrolls go in there.
Who even needs a pancreas?
I mean, I've got this. This is probably the best place. Not me, because mine doesn't work. So, here's the question, right? The question is, will I ever use this? I should also probably sell a lot of these, to be fair. So, like, that's a sneak one, maybe, right? That's a bow damage.
Sell it.
Destruction spells, might use it. I could sell a lot of these, yeah? Like, a lot of these I might use is the thing. I just need to actually get used to using them. Heavy armor skill, probably won't ever use that. I could sell these, like Draught of the Night. Or I could throw them in a chest and forget I have them. I've got enough to sell as is.
No, yes, and no. I'm talking about your pancreas.
Oh, of course. What? Why? Potion of Haggling. Could use that. Potion of Healing, okay. Throw, like, 8 of those. I'm never gonna need that many, really.
You already said yours doesn't work.
Throw the stolen ones in there. Well, no, the stolen ones I should be using sooner, actually.
Why would anyone buy bad product?
These I hardly ever use. Plus, I have plentiful versions of all of them as well. Like, why would I use the weaker ones? Regenerate stamina.
Unless it's a garage sale.
Like, this is a value of 311, right? Whereas health regenerates 50% faster for 300 seconds. It is so much better to just sell this potion. So many of these I should just sell. Like, some of these it's good to have a couple of, I guess, but... those are good to keep on me, especially. The skooma I'm going to throw entirely in there, because I'm never going to use that, probably, but it's funny to have. Like, these I should be selling. 40% weaker to magic for 300 seconds, right? It's probably just better to sell that. Same with the fire one. They're just stolen, so it's hard to sell.
What is a skooma?
It's drugs. It's just drugs. I've literally never used scrolls, and so I will continue the trend of throw it in here. Food is probably the other major issue. Books? Do I have books I can put on a shelf? I probably do. You have a
Use them
bookshelf,
all.
right? Yeah, I've been using this as like a bookshelf.
The drugs I man. E.
Books. Okay. Argonian account, book 3. Darkest Darkness. Should we be selling that? The Importance of Wear. Okay, a couple more freed up inventory slots. Okay, here's other, like, I figured this would have been where I would put this. Here's other, like, books and stuff, but ones that aren't actually as important. Like this, right? What does this read? Oh, right, this is a bloodstain, so, like, throw that in there. That's a fishing map. That one... Am I part of the Dark Brotherhood? Have I slept recently? I don't know.
0 weight.
The rate of ceiling is kind of important. Some of these have weight. Okay, I'm now only at 427. This is still so much. I don't understand how my weight is so high. It's gotta be largely in part due to potions. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of potions to have. The food, too. What I have to do is I have to just eat. I have to start eating at the food and using the potions. Like, that's the stuff that's causing me problems. Oh, the dragon scales. This is like 150, and this is 60. Yeah, that's like almost 200 right there. That'll help.
Honor to you, my fame.
So let me go sell some of the stuff then. In various places.
Fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Go somewhere where you need to use potions.
These guys open?
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Everything I've got on display, really.
I'm looking to sell things, actually, lady. So the restoration I'm never going to use, so I can sell these. Speech is now increased. And you got 59 left, which... Sell 2 of those. There you go.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Gemstone. Greeting. Everything I've got on display, really.
Thank you.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Only 2 of them.
Come to take a look.
I don't know, I think he will have restrictions on what he'll buy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any good sales with him.
Remember, nothing
These
but
2 being like
genuine fire
generalists
salts
is
will
very
do.
useful.
The forge knows the difference.
There's some stolen stuff I kind of want to sell. What item do I have any major stolen items I have to bring to the thing? The silver necklace is stolen. And there were a couple of potions, I think, too. Not that one. But, like, yeah, the latency here, the weaker to fire, the aversion to magic. I want to sell those, so let me go into the guild.
The what?
I have not, I still have all those bones on me. Some of the potions and the silver necklace.
Pesky bones.
Oh, there's a ramp here. Where is you?
Welcome to the cozy little... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Do you have prowess weapons? No. Soul gem weapons, but... That's very expensive. How many lockpicks do I have?
Do you have a quest plan?
We're gonna go up to those places I pointed out before, and then I'm gonna forget to actually do anything. It's a genius plan. Okay, so the silver necklace here was stolen. So sell that. Okay, conjuration spells. The 60 gold is more valuable than
Yeah, I forgot what you said.
Still more valuable. Destruction spells, give me the money. Give me the money. I do kind of want the invisibility. Okay, that's just not worth it. These ones just don't sell for a lot. That is very valuable, though. The magicka increase is not very important, but it's worth a lot. And then none of this will be worth selling. Okay, I now have 5,400 gold, which should be enough.
Why not sell the resist potions?
She ran out of gold. And some of the potions, like the resist potions, are actually good, because magic, like, we're in legendary difficulty, right? Magic can kill us really fast. So, like, resisting 20% of a spell's effects is like, that it's just resisting 20% of its damage. That's still good. I need another merchant. Like, there's a potions guy over here, but I don't think he's a generalist. I think these are both houses.
Just don't get hit.
That's not how spells work. That's the thing, with everything else, that philosophy works. With spells, not so much. I don't think the potion person does general buying. I think this is like potions only. We can see. I feel like I robbed this place once already.
Don't get conjured.
You hear? Do you have any idea? Oh, so you're an alchemist then?
Well, I can actually. Okay. Well, 2 of them at least.
Yes, goodbye.
That's a bit more. Beggar's Row? That's just a weird inn with beds.
Just 2?
That's all I could. So our inventory is looking better, but still kind of bad. If we now go up to... he's in Sarthal, though. So we could, like, go to... We could go to, like, Windhelm and sell, and then Winterhold and sell, and then Sarthal, get the upgrades. And then we'll continue our stuff. But we're just going to go up here, we're going to sell some Dragon Bones. Mainly just so we can, like, get a little bit more money and make some space. And then after we immediately get boosted to, like, level 27 or 8 or whatever we're at now. I just don't have enough gold for where you need to be, like, training the alteration stuff. How high is my pickpocket? I remember Fuck! I'm so dumb.
Right, training for what? You do.
I opened the skill upgrade menu, which I was not supposed to do. Yeah, so we got 2 levels, so... I was like, oh hey, what's my pickpocket at? And then I just opened the menu I was not supposed to open. Does not feel like the right time of day. When you open them, you can only train 5 times per level. So if I level up now, I lose 5 opportunities to train, basically. And I want to be training Alteration, because I want the Paralysis spell.
It's so good.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
You should play Lobotomy Corporation, which I don't even know if it's available for PS.
I don't know what that is.
What?
You understand how many, like, games, like, we have games here, guys. We can play games here. Hood is 10% better. 15 speechcraft and gift of charity. Speech increased by 10. I've got like a 25% speechcraft plus 10% better prices.
We have games at home.
Exactly. Okay, you guys are only gonna do armor.
May the gods watch over your battles.
You'll be a generalist.
Did you use my good
I'd travel more. Take a look.
Okay, those are actually not my priority. My priority should be the bones. There's 3 bones for all the gold she had. They'll be specifists.
I didn't touch it.
Is this a valid store? I don't know if the white file is even a valid store to sell to. At least not yet. I can try to sell them my dragon bones. The previous guy took it.
Take a look.
It looks like it'll work.
Fine, I guess.
There we go.
Hope to see you again soon.
I'm just going around selling dragon bones to various people.
I'm so close to the answer.
We have games at home. We've got so many games at home. We've got games on the laptop if I ever start streaming that. Sadri's. He'll buy more of my things.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Good to see you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come again.
Okay, my carry weight. There we go. I'm now at like half of my max carry capacity. Is there anything else? I think that was everything. We should just now have enough gold. I mean, I could go sell more to the one Winterhold person. No, I don't think it's worth it, though. Let's just go to Sarthal and see if I can get up into that crevice, or if I have to walk through the entire dungeon again. At least I know where Tolfdir is. I'm so dumb. That's the second time I've done that. I'm like, what's my alteration currently at? Level up. Ah. Okay, we went up there, and then there was nothing else. Okay, don't try to, like, look at my skills again. Don't fall. Okay, where are we going? It's up there, right?
Ken, was it just me, or did the stream glitch out and say the same thing like 3 times really fast?
What? Okay, I guess that's an answer for Ken to give. There we go.
No, I would have noticed.
Thought I could get it to work.
D. Well, maybe. I'm really tired. Welp.
Hey, Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
This isn't even that deep in. We could have, like, cut past that gate and just gotten here by skipping everything else.
Take a look.
Okay, so at the moment, I don't think he's gonna have... Well, I can sell stuff to him too. He has 2,000 gold. Okay, here we go.
Whoa, it's like the ball in DBMB.
Speech increased. Sell the necromancer robes. This is 15% and 75. That's 12 and 50. I might decompose these though. That one sucks. Sneaking is 1% better. Why do these prices suck? That's only 98. That's 444. 218. Okay, that's still pretty good. I now have a lot of gold. But if I look at books, right? He does not yet have the thing I'm looking for.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
And there goes literally all my gold. Okay. Alteration's now 64. I don't know if it's 80 that I need it at, but... Okay, what are we upgrading? Health, it could use some help.
Yay, we're broke.
I'm halfway to 28 already. Speech is on 62. This would be good. My actual speech is only 37. My speech is 37, it's ghosted to 62, of course. I've got enough points, I may as well put him in something. Restoration, immediately important. Apprentice level. This one, Magicka regenerating 25% faster. I should probably just get this. Because that's actually just useful. Like, again, in all fields.
I think I'll go sleep. Catch you on the...
Yeah, see you, Ken. We are almost to the point where we're actually going into dungeons. You got the boring part of the stream, unfortunately. 10% of his spells effects. Just always. This is another good one. Like, eventually, right? This is 30% of a spell's effects, plus it's like 20% from the other things. I can just be like 50% magic resistant at some point. This will be one I want for 70.
Wow, Ken fell asleep before finishing his sentence.
Expert for half. And I have that. Enchanting... This could be good, but it's like... I don't think it's worth the perk. I mean... What else is? Less stamina... It's chance or critical. It's not even that good. Do 25% bonus damage with a chance to decapitate your enemies. 25% bonus damage is kinda good, but I still think it's not like that good. Like, these would be good, right? Like, this goes up, like, a fair bit for extra critical shots. Quick shot could also be really good. Hunter's Discipline could also be good. I don't think there's anything else we want. Noise from armor is reduced 50%. That could be good. Just to help you get sneaking up more. Is there anything down this line that's worthwhile? Treasure Hunter. Poisoned, Cut Purse, Keymaster. And like, that's the whole thing. So what do you think is the most worth putting stuff into? How much do we do sales as women? Riften, of the main ones we do, right? Like Whiterun, Riften, and the other place. What's the other? And like Windhelm. We do a fair bit of sales of women. This could be good just because it gets more money over time. I think I'll go with this one for the money. At the moment, we're kind of like strapped for cash a bit. This doesn't help all that much, though. This is the only time that I've ever like struggled with thinking of what I'm putting my points into. I don't know why. That's not going to make us enough extra money. What's the most worthwhile in terms of like money right now? Archery is just nice. Like that's not a good like extra one, but it's not our top priority. The noise from armor, honestly, like the extra amount this would get us in sneak by making it take them so much longer to detect us. I'm not doing like sneak attacks really. Don't trigger pressure plates. That's actually kind of very useful. Okay, I'll take this one. I'll save the other point.
The college will be here for you, so you wish to master the arcane arts.
He now has 9,000 gold. I don't actually think I have more stuff to really sell him, though. Because he won't buy the dragon bones.
Take care now.
0%.
Huh?
Okay, well, so our alteration is now... Where is it? It's now 64. I think around 60 to 70 is when you start unlocking paralysis stuff. So we are close. It will now be to have Tolfdir train us again for another 5 levels of Tolfdir's training. It'll be about 10,000 or more.
Sell the bones to a museum and say it's an extinct animal.
It's a formerly extinct animal. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, plus 3 was like over here somewhere. Places to go, I think. Interesting passage here. I kind of want to explore that too. Where do we start? I guess let's go to the closest one here. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 2 hours. Oh, it's been about an hour. Okay, well, let's go to this because it's like
made
right
it
here.
extinct.
Oh, more iron ore. You know I can't resist that. Yeah, so 10,000 for another 5 levels. Okay, Talos. Let's put that on as opposed to the head. And let's put Apprentice Robes of Alteration back on. Armor 0. See, at least these are like 31 armor. That's actually so good. 31's really high.
Do you really need all of this gear on you?
Most of it doesn't actually weigh that much. What happened here?
But it still takes up weight.
Ow. Ysra's necklace. Spelltome Flame Cloak. Ruined book. For 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take 8 points of fire damage per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. $245 cost. It's a depth level destruction. My destruction's 22. I would need 50 to be able to conveniently cast. My magicka's 260. So, I mean, hang on. Theoretically, right? Sorry, vigilance. You should not walk through the fire. Okay.
So with the flame cloak we just set ourselves on fire.
I mean,
High
this
grass.
isn't bad. This, like, I could see myself using it before a battle and then going in, and then it's just doing, like, chip fire damage, right? It's like, it's for 60 seconds. I will favorite it. So it means, like, I would have to use it before going into a battle. Because I would need the magicka to regenerate enough to be able to get the Atronach as well. But, like, it could be useful in certain circumstances. And maybe more useful than just shooting firebolts constantly, right? Like, this plus the Atronach, I could see me actually using, and it being more useful than just throwing, like, flame bolts at him. Wow. What is that necklace thing? Does that matter? Ysra's necklace. So we know their name was Ysra.
But you won't say, I cast fireball.
Yes, we won't. Yingvild discovered. I don't know if this is the companion grave one or not. That's very interesting. I didn't know that was just there. I got the high-level spell to just be sitting there. What's this? More iron. Well, you know I can't resist a little bit of good iron. I assume that fire over there is never going to go out. It's, again, this is the cool thing, right? Like, you can wander around and find these random things. I just had no idea this was here, because I would normally be fast-traveling between places. Okay, does this place have an entrance, or no?
Everlasting fire.
Ooh. Okay, hang on. Is there something over here?
Make people pay to see the fire that will never go out.
Is there anything like a tourist trap, you're saying? Okay, quick save. Grab that. Let's take a look at Yingvild. Remember, guys, after this, there's only 2 more places to go before we actually go do the thing we're supposed to be doing.
New definitely.
there people here? I mean, not yet. Plentiful stamina. Where are we? Someone mining into an old Nordic tomb.
We are in a place. I know I'm good at observing the place.
The Draugr. I sneak attacked Lydia, great. I like that he's still not technically sure if I exist or not.
Perfect.
He's so busy fighting the dogs and Lydia that he's just not sure where the arrows are coming from.
Headshot Lydia.
Now I can come up here. I assume they don't have a soul to capture? Do they? I'm not actually sure. I really want that. Greater soul gem, really. No, Lydia. I was going to try to capture its soul yet. Thanks for nothing, I guess. Let's just Draugr then. That's bad. Hydration 38. So Yingville's got a ghost.
Now you would think they would look in the area they got shot at, but no, they didn't for the first few.
Yeah, for the first little while they just kind of watched the same place. They're like, oh, it's to the left, of course. How could I have been so foolish? I'm gonna see if I can put the Draugr in a soul gem. Multiple ghosts. What's the flame astronaut doing?
I'm sorry, did you try to shoot a ghost?
It's working? What do you mean?
How?
It's a corporeal being. It may look like a ghost, but it does have a form. I've shot my dog. That's also the dog. The vigilance is almost dead. There goes one. Where did it come from? Excuse me? A ghost came out of nowhere from behind and then murdered me.
Why aren't you going for headshots when they don't move attacking the dogs?
Does headshot do extra damage? I don't think it does. I don't think it's a thing.
I mean, it's a ghost, they just went through the walls. Hey, it's the man of yellow. RIP, emoji folded hands, emoji moai. Headshots don't do more? Since when?
Always in Skyrim, I think?
Yes.
Okay, soul trap. You can soul trap them. So, what did it fill, though? Which kind of soul gem?
Yellow man awake at 3 am watching an awesome stream. First like.
Wasn't a common soul. The Varla stone is empty. This is probably just a lesser. Was it petty, you think? I got 3 filled petty. I got 4 filled petty, really. Okay, now do I have 5 filled petty? No. So I guess they're doing lesser then. 1 filled lesser. That also doesn't make sense. Only got 1 filled lesser. Maybe they filled different ones? Like the Draugr right filled a lesser and the other one filled a petty? The consistency is questionable at best.
I searched it up, it says headshots do more. But the bows are very realistic, I'm not sure what it means by that. The bows act like bows in real life, I guess.
What does that mean, though? The ghost is just attacking Lydia with a knife. It's like
they
really
act
hard.
Like bows.
It's really hard to hit the head, you realize. Save.
Won't it hit kill if it's a hex shot then?
Even if headshots do more damage, it's so much harder to hit the head, it's not worth going for.
Become British and bring out the long knife. My bitmens you van Esselinis.
That joke would be better if you had said become German. Ghostly remains. Nothing really of value there. I'm gonna go up here, actually.
Car.
You call yourself a
Car? What?
Sovngarde awaits you. I cannot best you. Now you're paid.
Can we commit vehicular manslaughter?
What the fuck? Where did that come from? I swear they're like spawning behind us. I don't think that's a thing in this game, mainly because there aren't vehicles.
Get some horses and run up on them ghosts.
My stuns actually do a lot in like interrupting them from their attacks.
Oh yes, the ghost being double dead.
Is it just like against this like ice strider you just keep using frost? If I can hit and stun it, it stops using frost against Lydia. Our 3 to 73.
I can take it.
I was just about to ask where the fire lady, then you spawned her.
Okay, so that one. Did it fill a lesser? I think it filled a lesser. Yeah, the fire lady was just out temporarily, but.
Death is highly overrated.
I mean, yes, I agree. It's not gonna save you, but I do agree. Okay, hang on, right? So he's a right, so it should, I have 3 empty lesser at the moment.
I agree, death is overrated, immortally is too.
Yeah, so those ones are filling lessers. Honestly, immortality is underrated. Immortality is underrated, changed my mind. Arundel's Journal Part 1. Day 1. Seems the creations of Dawnstar are not quite foolish as I had surmised. They found my experimentations, and the cretins of Dawnstar are not quite foolish as I had surmised. They found my experimentations, and needless to say, were not pleased with what they saw. No matter. My work can only flourish without the distractions of living amongst the unenlightened. I found a cave off the north coast of Skyrim that will be more than sufficient for my continued studies. The ruins of Yngvild should hold the materials I need to learn about the remaining and about the reanimating and enslaving the dead. Retrieve 4 journals. I wasn't finished reading. On a personal note, I will miss the young maidens of Dawnstar. Such beauty was intoxication. I often found my thoughts wandering around them, imagining secret encounters between myself and 1 or 2 of the local girls. Did he murder the local girls? I feel like he might have murdered the local girls, and that's why we have the ghosts.
I don't think zombies have human rights because they're technically not humans, they're zombies.
Now you're mine.
Am I yours? Why are there so many of them? The same person. Is that it in here? Nothing else?
What's the hurry?
Oh, there's a tunnel here? I didn't even notice this. I think it's empty? Dwarven Warhammer, sure. Why did he have those? Very interesting. Some of these caves really don't get enough love. It's unfortunate that there must be like... I mean, it probably is like the 80-20 rule of like... 20% of Skyrim's dungeons get 80% of the attention. You don't know I'm here. What? Sorry, buddy, say that again? Who, Suzal? Oh my god, the dog! The dog just tried to push me to my death. Luckily, he's beating on the immortal one. Why is this working? Oh my god. I assume an arrow hit me there? aren't that valuable. Where is it? It's like down there. This is like a really good example of what I mean when I'm talking about like legendary action making the other guys giving like other things. See, I'm pretty sure I figured out, I don't know how to explain this. I'm pretty sure I figured out how legendary actually makes things harder. It doesn't actually make you deal a quarter damage and take 4 times more, like it claims, right? It just gives everything else like 4 times the defense, or 4 times the health. Probably defense. It gives everything else 4 times the defense, and you, like, 1/4 the defense. Or arguably everything else more damage, even. Like, maybe that one's correct. But it makes the Atronachs live so much longer. My assumption is it's taking my defense and giving it to other things. The Atronachs are living way longer, like, than they should. That guy doing melee against the Atronach should have killed it in 4 or 5 hits. Those things are really weak normally. But the fact that the flame Atronach becomes like a tank, right?
So tougher enemies and weaker players.
Right. But the result of that is because everything else is tougher. Everything else is like a higher defense. Like that's what it does. It's supposed to, right? But because everything else specifically has a higher defense, it's not just that you're taking more damage and dealing less. Everything else has a higher defense, which means they do less damage to each other as well. There's a scourge over there, that's a bit frightening. He'll probably feel like a greater soul jammer than me even.
Sounds like your normal hard mode.
Scroll over a zombie. Journal number 2. Day 8. I've established a temporary workstation in the cold caves, and I found multiple burial chambers from the snow and ice. On the first chamber, I exhumed a few test subjects, all female. I was stunned to find my mind wandering in the luminous dawn stars. I examined my find. At first, I was slightly disturbed by my thoughts, but later I found myself reevaluating? What is the spelling in this book? Is this intentional? Can the guy in the book just not spell? The first trials went splendidly. Each subject was reanimated in a state of total complacency, being bending to my every task and whim. Reevaluating. End of the first paragraph from the top right. It's reevaluating.
Oh, I see.
And that happened in the previous one too, where something was just misspelled. I've ordered a few of my new servants to guard the island, while the rest will act as my personal entourage, standing by me at all times, standing watch over me while I sleep. Okay, so this guy,
Reevaluating.
Reevaluating, yeah, like, you missed an A in there for reevaluating. Anything over here? No. doesn't Lydia have a helmet? So when he gets weak enough, I will look at the soul gems and I'll hit him with the thing and I'll see if he does actually fill up like a greater or something. I feel like he could because he's a scourge, right? Like, he's not an overlord.
Well, I got it from the bar at the top of the keyboard when I was typing it.
Okay, he's now soul trapped. And so I have 2 empty lesser, 1 empty common, and 3 empty greater. I wish it would tell you which soul gem was filled. It was the common. So an overlord would probably do a greater then. Journal number 3. Day 21. An intriguing development. Tonight my guards have brought me a trespass they found near the cave. At first I was understandably upset. Not only was I disturbed during one of my few moments alone with my favorite servant, but I recognized the trespasser as a milkmaid from Dawnstar. Is this a kid's game?
I'm sorry, kid game.
I'm just concerned at the implications. Also, hang on, I gotta do a thing. Why is this not... Hang on, I'll be right back. Apologies. So, this is not going to make any sense in any way
nice
that I...
grass have left.
Sorry, this is not going to make any sense in any way I explain it. I just thought of a random thing, and I was like, hey, that seems familiar. And so I looked it up, and I just watched a part of a thing. And I'm not going to explain any further, because there's no context behind this.
What?
This is one of those things my brain did where it's just like, I don't know how I possibly ended up thinking of this, because it's entirely, completely irrelevant to,
Explain
like,
it.
any... But why was Skyrim involved? So this led me to think of a thing where I was thinking like Skyrim nudity, which I was thinking of a video where some person's dad was talking about Skyrim. This was in context of a Hollow Knight video. And they were talking with their dad about Skyrim, and their dad mentioned Skyrim, or mentioned something. And then they said, "You're talking about Skyrim." And they said, and the dad said, like, when I kill someone and leave them dead and naked at the side of the road, they should be naked. And it's talking about, like, nudity with a mod in Skyrim. And so that's how I ended up thinking about this. And then I just realized, hey, wait a minute, that person's voice sounds familiar. And so I had to go look it up to test this person's voice. That was the entire thing. That's what my brain did. That was my thought process of, this person's voice sounds familiar. After having thought about the weird, like, dead at the side of the road comment from this random person's dad while talking about Skyrim briefly in a Hollow Knight video from years ago. That was a thought process. I hope that made sense.
That's wild, but okay.
These are the things my brain does. She remembered me as well, and made bold claims that I'd been lurking near her at all hours. What lies? True, I had taken notice of her on occasion, but she was nowhere near the most noticeable of maidens in town. Her continued accusations, coupled with my fear of more uninvited guests, led me to conclude that she could never return to Dawnstar. My servants were quick to carry out my sentencing. Her body is here next to me as I write this. Funny. Her eyes are still so full of life. Perhaps I will try a new experiment tonight using fresher materials. Okay, so we found the psychopath. I'll give it to them. The Skyrim writers know how to do horror. Skyrim, what is this? I see this, Todd Howard. You think you can just create your dungeon? And because it's one that not many people go through, you can just skimp out in the details like this. This is the 10-year anniversary edition. And there is a missing texture here. Please, Todd Howard. The throne room. Yeah, this is gonna end well. Hey, hang on. Flame cloak? That. Oh shit, he's there. Arundel. Sneaking to 34. What the fuck are you guys doing? Lydia, you walked by the more pressing threat. Who is this? Who's another ghost? There's no one else in here. Well, you guys fight up there, I'm sure it's fine. We'll deal here, ghost lady. That's not good. This is very bad. Let's see if those healing effects will overlap. Where are the dogs going? Vigilance is here, but he's really hurt. I don't know what happened to Barbas. Oh my god, that was too close to my head. Archery increased again. Steel dagger. Yeah, I don't know where Barbas went. Greater Soul Gem. Oh, I completely missed. You remind me of my cousins killed that too. I'm sorry? God damn it. Sorry, Vigilance. Shit. Give me the extra health. I'll actually use it here. This guy's being really annoying. The amount of healing he's doing is really bad. I could use a paralysis potion. Earned his key, a black soul gem, filled with black soul. Okay, so the murder man. Ice Staff of Storms, that's where that was coming from. Petty soul gem. What is this? Vigorous stamina. Was he like playing in the snow with the bodies or something? Ectoplasm, sure. Here's his house. One of the stones of Baron Zai is in here for some reason, of course. And final journal, day 28. The new experiment has proven a success. The milkmaid, whose name still escapes me, is revived as the others, bowing to my commands. With only one interesting development. She is reformed incorporeally, more phantasm than reanimated dead. As her glowing visage stood before me, I found my hand reaching out to touch her. Okay. This isn't, like, normal, right? This is written in a weird way. That's not normal as though, oh, it's a ghost, let me touch the ghost. As my fingers passed through her, I felt a sensation unlike any other, as if her essence were invigorating my very soul, connecting me on a level no woman of flesh and blood could do. This discovery is life-changing. Day 35. I've ordered my older servants to go out and find any more subjects that may have become lost. Discovery of the inner sanctum, deeper still within Yingvild, I should have sufficient room to store many new materials, until I can transform them into willing slaves. I look back on my daydreams whilst living in Dawnstar and wonder if they were in fact portents of times to come? Portents? Is that another misspelled word? Portent? Well, that is... Return to Vakel. Who is Vakel? Who the fuck is Vakel? Apparently there's a quest to come here and I just kind of showed up. Beltome Courage. More ectoplasm. I think that's all that was in this room. I don't know what happened to Barbas. He is presumably somewhere. Okay, what is this? What the fuck? What is this? Oh. I mean, at least he didn't discriminate, you know? Psychopathic murderers. Should be able to murder anyone, right? You shouldn't be, like, relegated to one kind of person. Everyone should have the same right to randomly be murdered. That is just a hole to the sky. Such a long fall. Jungvild. There we go. That's your soul gem, minor stamina, robe quickening. That's a level up. I will have to train with like a speech person probably, because my speech is just much lower than I would like it to be. How much money do I actually have? Barely any. I'll train with a speech person and get some points there. What? That was just there? When? What? I missed that entirely. This kind of looks like one, too.
Be careful.
Oh, that was weird. Now the question, right, is where is this guy I'm reporting back to? Like, that's Meridia's. Inform the Alakir. Like, where is this quest? Who was I doing this for? Return to Vakel. Why is he down here? Who is Vakel? Is chat dead? I feel like no one said anything in a while. Did my stream die or something? What is this?
Now you golden.
A guy named Deek is sleeping.
I just like the stream so much to not waste a second typing.
Why the fuck is there a bear trap on the ground? Why does he have this? Hey, buddy.
You're as good as dead.
Hang on, didn't I have that? Hang on. Deacon, buddy, stop it.
What was that? Don't. Tidings. Hmm?
Okay, this is just some character. Hella's Folly.
Sorry, I just disappeared. I had to help with the car and moving other stuff.
Oh, good.
I still listen though.
No, buddy, it's all good. Don't worry. There's no gripe here. Don't be foolish. I wouldn't want to fight you.
Alrighty.
I hope I don't come out and, like, he's trying to murder them again or something. I think he realizes I might have stolen his stuff or something, or he's naturally hostile. Either way. Gold soul gem, warrior gold ring. Is there anything else? Do this just to see. Okay, vigilance has joined us. Do I have crime right now? No. No, buddy, but just calm.
I yield.
I know, I'm trying to make you yield. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dumbass. Okay, well. I'm fine with that outcome.
Did you just take Barnacle from the side of the ship?
Yes.
Why? You gonna eat them?
An ingredient for potions. Random rock warbler eggs, sure. This log is a story. I'm not in combat.
What's the most useless thing in the game?
The most useless thing in the game? That's a hard question. Ruined books? Maybe the linen? One of those types of garbage items it'll be. The linen, probably. Okay, so the next... So we did that. We did Yngvild and Hela's Folly. Next up is this thing. Although I know what that is. We don't really need to go there. It's just this, I guess. So let's go this way and then right. What time is it? How long do we have? 20 to 50 minutes. I don't know if it's enough to do an entire... Yeah, it's not going to be enough. But theoretically, next time we play this game, we actually get to do the thing we were supposed to do. Also, I will go talk to Vikel real quick. I'm going to go this way, actually. For no reason in particular.
Probably not.
I'm not scared of it, I just don't want to bother fighting it. It's cool that you can actually see, like, the dark side of the moon where there's not stars. Like, it's not just a half-rendered thing.
We got sidetracked the entirety of last stream, so I doubt we'll do it next stream.
Heavy armor. The people. Now remember the knights. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Nice necklace, buddy. fuck are you doing? He's like out here like staking his claim to the Skyrim North while dying. Where is the other dog? Is Barbas okay? That? Oh, come on. That was water. And that wasn't even that far to begin with. In Factorio today, I built a elaborate setup of mining of furnaces. It was 24 furnaces on each side. It's like 48 furnaces per row, and then there's 4 rows times. This is for both iron and copper.
How long did it take?
Didn't actually take that long. Only like, I mean, I mostly had bots do it. It took like an hour or so, or less. Where? What? I'll just go this way for now, so we can loop around to it. So it was 48 furnaces. It's all electric too. It's a 24, so 48 per row, and then multiply that by 8.
Processes to say an hour.
That's not that long in Factorio. Buddy, you good? Oh, hang on. I'll cling him. I'll go back to the frozen map in a moment. Basically, there's like 40...
How long is long then?
10 hours? 5 to 10 hours? There's like 48 furnaces per thing, and these are all going to be filled with productivity that come the end as well. Don't have those yet. What the fuck happened here?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's not that long then.
Dwarven arrows. Did the dwarves and the elves hunt this mammoth, only for it to become trapped in the ice? It would have had to fall into frozen water and then become frozen to be preserved like that. Very interesting. Back, like, that would have been before the dwarves turned into the Falmer and when a time when they worked with the elves, like... Anyway, so yeah, 48 furnaces times 8. So, it's...
That's sad they didn't get their reward.
Like, 384 electric furnaces, which can basically simultaneously produce... I think it can simultaneously produce 4 full belts of both iron and copper. So 4 belts of iron, 4 belts of copper. I'm going to need to make a one for steel as well, I guess, and then route one of the irons through steel, which I had not thought about, and now wishing I had thought about. I guess I could just make a separate, like, make a stack, make a, like, another 2 stacks of iron, and then throw that into steel, because I have a 6-lane belt balancer. I'm gonna go away, actually. How did that use so much? I cast a single spell. What the fuck is happening here? That'll help.
Maximum efficiency.
Oh, that's my dog. Oh, half of these are my dogs, that's why. That one's a wolf. That one a wolf? That one's also a dog. That's vigilant. Is this Barbas? Barbas. Oh, we found you. Just trap your soul. Don't you run away from me. Get back here.
Oh yes, making your dogs into popsicles.
Just make sure the soul trap triggered. Yep. Well, don't worry, guys. Your souls are gonna translate into money for me, so we are profiting here. I gotta get up there, or not. Alftand Ruin Tower. It's called Alftand. This is gonna be a hard area, I can tell. Yeah, I thought so.
You could make more money, just sell the part of the wolves instead of just selling their soul.
The soul I turn into magic, and the magic is really valuable. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are like vulnerable to electricity, but I don't have that. Common soul gem? Why do they have those on there? Filled with common soul.
Ah well.
Faldrin. Who the fuck is Faldrin? A fisher. That goes up somewhere. This one's blocked. Yorid. Nice ring. These things are kind of horrifying. I'm wary of like weird traps or anything that could be on the floor. Silver ore. Normally the scrap isn't that valuable. I think I might leave it all here. Oh. Apparently I was right to be worried. Why is this down here? Why do these use modern day lockpicks? Flawless ruby. Circle it.
Did you know you can die if your blood is way too efficient?
Sorry, explain that again? What's the puzzle here? Do I just have to run through that? Oh, it wants me to use a ward to get through.
You can die if your blood is way too efficient.
Okay, start with that. Lydia is kind of stuck now.
So did it work?
I need to get Lydia in here without walking over the next thing. Okay, Lydia, now follow me.
Lydia is so smart.
Yeah, Barbas, maybe don't step on that. This is gonna be a mess. This is going to result in my death. Uh-oh. This is very bad. Maybe if I hold very still and I don't move, I'll be fine. Yeah, nobody mind the spikes. I'm sure they're not deadly or anything. You get him, Barbas. Ow. Yeah, you stick over there, Lydia, with your, like, sword.
So without all the companions, how would one fall to these traps? The button is easy to tell.
Not if you're not paying attention. Also, question with controls. Astronaut, can you please stay here to hit it? My soul trap hit? I assume not. No, it doesn't, probably doesn't have a soul. Dwarven Bolt. That was the sphere support. Plate. I don't know if that deactivates it or... Take the gyro. This some sort of like bank thing. That looks like a trap again. Expert chest. Okay, let's give it a shot. It's right around there. There we go. Gold, plentiful mana, plentiful stamina, and a plate. I will leave the plate. I wouldn't want to deprive you of your plate or anything, so you can just have it. You guys fine. Ooh, look, a chest.
We should make a bank where people come and drop their money in a pile, and when they need money they just come and grab it from the pile.
That's a genius idea. Like a bank, but shitty unofficial. What the fuck is going on? Lydia screams, "Finish this!" I turn around and there's a spider flying across the room. Dwarven oil is pretty rare. Astronaut, can you hit it, please? Lydia, can you bring out your bow, or... Some besides the dogs do fucking anything. No. Oh, thank you. They stole the kill. The cog is not worth it. Why do I feel like this is going to result in my death? That looks like a thing things would spawn from. Just the top of that tower. Any valuables? Arrows? Yo, there's more in here. These areas are giant, though. I need to get far enough that way to discover it. And I'll just fast travel back here afterwards. But this, honestly, could take up an entire stream in and of itself. The Dwarven stuff is always so huge and deep. Like, I think the Dwarven dungeons tend to be the biggest dungeons in the whole game. I don't think I've ever explored one to its entirety. Because they're just so huge. I think it's one of the Blackreach portals. Anyone here? I mean, yes, but... I think your tent fell, everybody. Might want to check up on that. It's really funny when someone plants a flag, and then they're just dead underneath their flag. Oh, come on. Here, let me nip it aside. Lesser soul gem, refined malachite, silver moonstone circle. Expedition manifest. We've managed to secure the site to hold off any others who may try to steal our discoveries so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew from our expedition is as follows.
The flag contains all their life, so when they placed it they lost their life.
Sula Trebatius, myself, expedition leader. Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard. Valley, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find. Endrast, a fellow explorer of some local renown. Yag, a great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labor in check. Jadar and Jazar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labor. And to come more laborers, getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up a shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure. We haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet. The parapet we found here. Yag mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacial wall that may lead into the ruins, so we're going to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. How did that storm go for you guys? What the fuck happened to your house? Like, it slid down the mountain. I guess that's what happened to the house. I mean, like, see, they had stuff here. So they were trying to get into this, which, this is a thing, this is a one-way door, basically. There's technically a way to get in here, but you're not supposed to, because you're supposed to have to go into, like, one of the other things to get to Blackreach to get down there first. This is supposed to be a one-way thing. It's very possible the other structures could lead to Blackreach, in which case, we're not gonna get the things that we want done next time, either. It's gonna... Alftand. Yeah, so I know Mzulft will lead down there, and I think... I don't know about Alftand. Minschelift. I believe I know at least Minschelift and Mzulft will both lead to Blackreach. I can only assume this one will as well. I assume all the Dwarven ruins will at this point. Like, I mean, there's some down here, certainly, as well. Okay, well, now that we have this place discovered, let's go figure out what this guy wants. Let's go figure out whoever this guy thinks he is. And then we'll just fast travel back and probably leave it there. And then next stream, which I don't know if it's tomorrow, whenever the next stream is, which might not be till Wednesday or later, we'll see. If it is tomorrow, whenever it is, it'll probably be what's the game called? The Adventures of Vardu Stally. That's it. That's definitely it. Is Vakel in the Thieves Guild? Is that where it wants me to go? Yeah.
Let's talk for a moment.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now. You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
I was in the middle of Golden Glow and I just didn't do it.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and children. Then the leader of our
So
clan,
apparently Discord can possibly get hacked and every single message gets leaked.
That would be, I mean, that would be how that works.
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on just like I did. Always a pleasure.
That's a good backstory.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
I have no idea what any... Who the fuck is Varthek? It's only affecting big YouTubers. What is this a thing that happened?
Pull up a seat. How are you feeling,
Vekel.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much.
Do you know anything about Arundel?
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Good news. I'll find that dwarven hammer you were looking for. You did? Thanks. I'll get you the rest of your coin by tomorrow.
Good. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten about it. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me.
No shame.
Got it as part of a fair trade from my client.
I want that hammer.
Do I get to keep those? I kind of wanted those. I do. What did he give me? Reverend Iron War Axe. This is worthless.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Okay.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I like the other room more.
But I know shipping and scooter is some of the best quality I've seen in years.
Ooh. I can just take these.
We are in a place. I know I'm good at observing the place. Skipping some comments. So apparently Discord can possibly get hacked and every single message gets leaked. I just found out we're fine.
Ago.
It's only affecting big YouTubers. My sibling was telling me about it and said one day ago, Sue. Do we really need them though? And yeah, it seems TTS just broke.
I mean, that's interesting.
Need something?
Wanted to say something. Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too. It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to... well, to kill someone.
But just imagine every single message gets leaked, even DMS. I would have to explain some stuff.
Well, as a
Although it's not being arrested worthy.
No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. And the last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again. I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. Some other time, perhaps.
Okay, well. A second. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Hey, let's talk a second.
So, is it true bandits get...
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Could do pickpocket training. Insufficient gold. Oh, he costs 1500. Okay, never mind. I was reading that the wrong way. Okay, well, let's fast travel back, and I think we'll end it there. And we'll do the dwarven thing next time. But tomorrow, I mean, next time we stream is going to be a different game, but... Yeah, let me look this up.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Was Discord hacked?
Look what up.
Discord.io, a custom invite service for the instant messaging service Discord, has suffered a data breach that exposed the personal data of more than 760,000 users. This is all 2023 stuff. This is August 18th of 2023. They've got the wrong year. March 2023. That was updated May 24th. No, it doesn't look like anything recent.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just told this by my sister. I don't know where they heard about it.
No, tell them to go fuck off and die for spreading misinformation, because that's an appropriate response that we, as intelligent beings in a civilized society, like to use against each other. Despite the fact that is objectively uncivilized and really dickish. God, we're such a good species. If anyone says otherwise, make sure to go tell them to fuck off and die. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Well, if you want to, like, read some Charles Darwin, I think that's the end of the stream. I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? How do you feel about Charles Darwin, CT?
We play around saying, kill yourself, to each other.
This is how life was meant to be played.
I'm indifferent to him, I guess.
I'm indifferent to him, I guess. Okay, so here's a question, right? If a man came up to you and claimed to be Charles Darwin, and another man came up to you and claimed to be God, which one would you trust more?
None.
Neither. That's the correct response. One's pretending to be a non-existent deity, the other one's pretending to be a dead guy. I wouldn't trust either.
Also would just say, okay.
Yeah, sure thing, Charles Darwin. I read a single page of the book before I started streaming. Want me to read another page? How long is Individual Differences? Not that long. You want to read like 3 pages?
Says okay, then just walks away.
You want to read the 3 pages of Individual Differences? Nah. I considered doing it, regardless of what you say, and then I realized I'm actually bad at reading. Reading aloud is not a skill, as we have learned that I have. It's probably a bad idea. Yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed.
How about later?
Later. I'll read it myself later. Yeah, I'm gonna do some, like, electronics and maybe Charles Darwin and some Duolingo.
Dyslexic grass confirmed.
I can read. I just can't read aloud. I told you I'm doing Duolingo again. I was doing Duolingo for South Korean a couple of years ago. So I guess there's not really a difference. Technically there is actually a difference. There's enough of a difference. It's mostly the same.
What you learning?
Not doing Korean anymore, though. You want to get... Let's play hot and cold with learning Duolingo. Guess a point in the planet, and I will play the hot and cold game with Duolingo languages. Which is definitely how that works. It works in this case.
Mexico.
Cold.
German.
Warmer. Very, very warm. I don't know about very warm. Quite warm.
French fries.
Colder. Although I am technically registered with French on Duolingo, but that's not the main one I'm learning now. I should be, because I'm supposed to be doing French, but that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Asia.
Still colder, even colder.
Russian.
Warmer. Actually, very, very warm, but no. Yeah, Bodsvik. Siki Moloko.
Swedish fish.
Colder. To be clear, Russian was like right there. You were like boiling hot. You were like right there, but not quite. And by saying that, I mean it's bordering Russia. Also, why would I learn Russian when the Russians are being dickholes right now?
Kazakhstan.
No. A bit colder. Is it warmer or cold? I don't know. Is that warmer?
Mongolian.
Even colder. I don't know. I guess Kazakhstan was...
Ukraine.
Yes, there you go. Just start saying countries that border Russia and you'll get it eventually. I mean, I figured after, like, you got the warm on German, colder on France, and then really hot with Russia, like, the obvious choice would have been, like, either Poland or Ukrainian. I guess technically it's Belarusian, but, like, why would you learn that over Russian? And why would you learn Russian at all? They're both being dickles. Polish would have been the one thing that would have made more sense, given my ethnic background, but... See, consider, right? After World War III, if I can in like 2-3 years, maybe like 7 years, speak the language well, right? After World War III, as they're rebuilding Europe in that region, right? Places like Ukraine and Poland will need to be rebuilt. There'll be a lot of economic opportunities, maybe, there. I'm not sure. I don't know how
I did plan on saying Poland.
I don't know how post-war reconstruction works, but maybe there's economic opportunities. And so after World War III, think of the profits. We also just get a lot of immigration from Ukraine, so it's like one of the better languages to try learning. Like, I don't know what else, like, besides French in Canada, like, Ukrainian, or like, in my specific region, actually Icelandic, apparently. Although no one really speaks Icelandic. There's a lot of Icelandic, like, heritage, but not language. Ukrainian's kind of like just the next logical one to learn, of a language to learn. I guess Mandarin. There's also, I guess, Punjabi. It kind of gets a lot of Indian immigration, too. That'd be the one. But yeah, Ukrainian. Anyway, I'm tired.
I like how there's a place called Chad.
Chad.
Hold up, be right back.
But I'm about to end stream. Oh, God damn it, CG. Fine, I'll wait. How was everyone else's day? Oh. Mongolian. Under what circumstance do you guess Mongolian before Polish? Yeah. Yeah, Stardew. That's maybe tomorrow. We're just electronics today. I'm just planning out my time before waiting to say goodbye to CT.
Listen, when I got Russia, I pulled up a map.
Haha! To, like, look up the map? What, you don't have the global map memorized? What are you doing, CT? Come on. You haven't memorized a complex arrangement of 2D pieces fitting onto a plane? What are you?
No, I'm not a nerd.
Oh, too bad. I am. You're watching the nerd stream. Anyway, Stardew's gonna be soon. Maybe tomorrow. That's if I stream tomorrow. Or I will... probably Stardew. Or it'll be more Skyrim. Who knows? It's a surprise. It's probably Stardew, because I've been committed to this for a little while now. I am going to go electronic and read some Charles Darwin, and that's probably it for today. It's late.
I must say this now, see ya.
See ya. I'm very tired already today. I don't know why. It's weird. I didn't get a lot of sleep, I guess, last night, maybe. I don't know. Okay, bye. So, good question. And the answer